remarkably fucking strong. Human body is remarkably fucking strong when you consider like the total amount of weight that each individual body group can do if you were to combine it together. Does this make sense? That's why the world record for deadlift is 502.5 kilos or something like this. It's a lot of fucking weight. One person lifting that. What ends up happening a lot, is when you get someone on top, and I'm using Evan because he's a bit bigger than Corey, right? Is that they frame, you'll frame, and then you'll try and do like a tricep extension to get the person down. This happens. When Evan goes low, you'll be like, nah, get off me. And then you'll think, fuck, he's too strong, he's too big, I'm too weak. Well, your triceps are comparatively very small muscle group compared to the fucking bulk of Evan sitting on you, or Corey, or Luke, or me, or especially that fucking thing. Look at that thing over there. Yeah, like even someone tiny, like Zoe, you know, she weighs like half a chicken wringing wet, and I still couldn't tricep extend her off the top because it's a small muscle group, you know. However, if you do chest press, you use your chest to push, and then you use your core to crunch in, and then you use your legs to start lifting, all of a sudden it looks like a different story. Does this make sense? So if you imagine that your core can lift like, I don't know, 50 to 60 kilos, and your chest can push at least 50 to 60, and you should be able to leg press like 80, at least most of us. You know, pretty comfortably, most of us should be able to leg press our own body weight. If you can start combining that into a compound movement, it gets really, really strong. Does this make sense to everyone? So we're not trying to do this thing where Evan's low and I just bench press him off the top and I just push him up. That is wrong. It's incorrect. What makes it incorrect is because it's not the most efficient economy of movement. Does this make sense? You can brace against him, go low, and when he's trying to stop me, yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
And then when I start bringing my feet in and use compound movements, so my core reinforces my hands. Watch. Did you feel like you were going to stop me?
No.
No.
I didn't feel like I moved.
Yeah, you did. You say that again.
I feel like I didn't even move.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. I didn't move him. I used him as the prop that I moved off of. Does this make sense? Like when we practice shrimping, now this is a problem because every single time I see we do this, we go like, okay, frame, frame, frame. You see how it's collapsing every time? The way we should practice shrimps is like this. Frame, shrimp, reset with the frame in place, reset with the frame in place, so that we can start getting used to this idea of keeping our hands elongated. Does this make sense? So we don't want to be allowing the frames to collapse and redoing the work, and we don't want to be shifting him. We want to be, Evan, can you please be a darling and stand up for me? We want to, as he walks forwards, come on, walk forwards. See how I'm moving off of him? Yep, thank you. Fucking Luke Skywalker with the Yeti over here. We want to be using him to walk off of. You see how he is coming forwards? At no point did I do this. I didn't do that. As he was coming forwards, I used him, come forwards, as the counter lever for me to move away from him. Is everyone following this distinction? If you start, yep, thank you. Okay, all right. If you follow this distinction, does everyone actually understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
If you start recognizing that and then doing that distinction, you'll find that your escapes are really strong. Does this make sense? Because you're not trying to shift him and then all of a sudden it doesn't really matter that much how heavy he is. Okay? Go as heavy as you want. You ready? Okay. Very, very difficult. Does this make sense to everyone? Let's have another go. Use some compound movements and then move off of them, not off.